So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So, it is time to let them at it.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So things are underway. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. A game this so far beyond the ordinary. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Unahi, challenged just a bit on the firm side. Spread to the right. He's got away.
Might want to be careful there.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Hungária. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. First quarter of an hour gone. Gets a good foot in there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Driving forward. No way he was going to let him past.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Witsel, and that has left him in a heap. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. No hesitation, he's straight into his pocket. It's a second yellow card, and he walks. Well, the protest continues, but in the end, they are defending the indefensible. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And he's had it nicked away. Hungária. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That's a good run down the left. So tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's on it, can he get away? Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's superb. And he is... There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
First breakthrough.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Cambio de jugadores.
That's good running with the ball. And he's running through, and he shoots!
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Edingson has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He has found the way through. Real chance! And that would have been some goal.
Castolo really may get an earful from his teammates for not looking up to see what was around him, but I think he was perfectly entitled to try it for himself.
And he skips past his man. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the shot! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He is through here. Espimas, and he's managed to get free. No, he can't get past him. And it's half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say an interesting situation, Peter. They have the lead, but with this many shortages, the margin of error is virtually zero. I think it's going to require an extremely good defensive display from these players if they are to maintain the status quo.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. The second half is up and running. He's shifting through the gears here. That is good alertness.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Reich. Not getting too... Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Struma. Played out towards the right wing. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And now he has 2. And he has been fouled there. He knows what's coming, a second yellow, and he's off. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Barcelona are now down to 8 following the sending off. Witsel. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cialnini needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Witsel. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, now he can run away with it. Ball swung in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Reich. And they've got a throw. And they win it back again. Cialnini over to the right flank. Spimas. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it across.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Witsel. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, good ball! Well read, and the danger is averted. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Good effort from distance. A whisker away from making it 4.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the finish! Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Barcelona are coasting towards victory. And he is dashing away. Shot a goal! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Time for a change in personnel. It's run loose here. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lamar has been caught there, it's a foul.
4 minutos de descuento.
Nice bit of trickery. Driving on and making good progress. Reich, too strong for his opponent there. 4 added minutes on the board. And it's Lamar. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
Things already rolling. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. So just one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pedri ventures forward. Yuga. Yamal. Good, strong midfield running here. Shifted it to the flank. That's a good foray he's making. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Gonzalez, nicely aimed pass. Space for him to turn and look. Takes aim and crosses. Rafinha and Yamal. Rafinha. Rafinha. Played out towards the right wing. And here's Petri. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He has found the way through. Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. Rafinha. Hoylands. Oh, nicely intercepted. Works it forward.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And he's there to clear it. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rafinha. And Jamal. And he's intervened well there. Half-time getting close now. He's having a pop! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
He is through here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's played in low. Deftly away. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yuka. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Goes looking wide. Hoylands driving forward, and that has been slung wide. Oh, that's nice. Steaming on goalwards. That's a lovely, neat pass. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He came in hard, very hard. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
And he welcomes it in.
Well,
And a chance! And a neat finish! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Oh, he's burst through. Nicely spread. Hoylands. And it's Pedri. Now that is tidy, really tidy. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. And that's been won straight back. Forwards and with intent. Hoylands under intense pressure.
Well, they've been over-generous up to this point, I would say, so that had to happen.
And he whips it in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. Llobregat clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Pass somewhat off target. And the counter is on. Can he get away here? He's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Might be danger here. And he shoots. Loose ball now, and there's a chase. And another try! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Hoylands. Pedri. That has not gone well. Now it's Rafinha.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
And he shoots! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Llobregat really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this.
And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona come away having earned what they always set out to earn, the maximum complement of points. Rafinha taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win.